TNN Trap News Network. We back in the same, like cook cracking the same, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe for more of this good content we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. Yes, that's TNN Trap News Network. Good news you could use. Good knowledge, though. You ain't finna get nobody's college, though. Big dog, tap in with that tap in. Make sure you tapped in with that tap in. You feel me? You feel me? Like, comment, subscribe. Like, comment, subscribe. Like, comment, and make sure you subscribe. Hit that like, hit that comment, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you say tapped in with the tap in when we are tapping all the way in here at TNN Trap News Network. News you could use. Good knowledge, though. You ain't finna get it nobody's college, though. Like, comment, subscribe. Like, comment, subscribe. Like, comment, and make sure you hit that subscribe button. Tap in with the tap in. You feel me? Yeah, feel me. Make sure y'all hit that like, comment, subscribe button, because if you hit that comment button, you're gonna make sure that you get entered in the chance to win $100. Probably looking like I'm gonna be giving away this $100 this weekend, bro. It's looking like this weekend I'm gonna give away some good chili on it, because I'm looking at the numbers growing, and the new page is at we need about 150 more to get to 20,000. And then on the original page, you need about 150 more. On the new page, we need about 40 more, and we'll be at this little targets and all that kind of stuff. So make sure y'all drop them comments, man, because we will be giving away some good chili on it, man. It might be a good Cash Appington weekend. Good Cash Appington weekend. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, though. We finna jump into Compton TikTok. I guess he couldn't wait for the parking structure to open up, so he had to go. Compton TikTok, what time do they allow you in that parking structure? Obviously, it was too early. He couldn't get to the parking structure, so you had to find another undisclosed location to make this cryptic video from Compton TikTok. Let's get into this content without no further do's or don'ts. Let's get into it, bro. Let's go. This nigga got all this expensive equipment to be recording in parking lots, but your business.
All I'm hearing is fades, squabbles, and fights and chucking them on YouTube. Everybody is coming out with their squabbing stories, right? But I ain't heard one story, not one, of a right in your face, man. I know it's crazy, but that's the lifestyle that we come from, right?
I done had plenty of blowers in my face, man. Nigga get mad and pull that blower out on you. Man, I didn't have to stare down the barrel, or, man, just... I ain't gonna front. It's a different level of fear. You start readjusting everything about yourself when you staring down that pistola. I ain't gonna front.
See, when I see a lot of y'all on this YouTube glorifying these fights y'all had, these squabbles y'all had, especially the ones that's in jail, because y'all talking about dudes y'all done beat up from gangs, and I know they got a couple of homies walking the yard that's seeing this and that's watching this. And some of them dudes is up in there for not knowing how to squabble, but knowing how to pull this and land them right in the dirt, man. See, I didn't face them killers, man. I didn't look in the eyes of them killers. So when I see dudes on this internet, man, talking about what they gonna do and all that, I don't pay no attention, because it's the quiet ones you gotta watch out for. The ones that's
it's the quiet ones you gotta watch out for. The ones not saying or doing nothing, creeping in the
shadows. Here talking loud what they gonna do when they see you and this and that. Them be the ones that's scary, man. Them ain't the ones. The quiet ones are the ones that sit back in the cut. The quiet ones is the ones that love the person that you talking about. And when they catch you, they gonna wet you. See, I didn't face the eyes of them killers before, man. When I was 14 years old, that was the first time I ever had a pistol pulled right in my face, man. I looked at that barrel and I looked that killer right in his eyes, man. And by the grace of God, he spared me. But I knew right then at that moment, at 14 years old, when I pulled mine out, I had to use it. I couldn't play like that, because to this day, I still remember that. I ain't forgot. And that was a long time ago, man. About 26 years ago, and I still ain't forgot. So I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. While y'all be on here telling these gang tales, these stories about these squabbles and these fades, what about the real killers? The ones that's gonna put you down, put you in the ground.
I don't think we want to tell stories about them, though, because that might be getting them incarcerated, no? Putting a case on them? Just saying.
Y'all forget about them, huh? Man, I remember when I was a youngster, man, teenager, 13. It was a dope spot in the hood that the homegirls used to stay at. It was their father's dope spot. I'm gonna tell y'all some real stuff, man. And it was a party. We was young, my little crew, we was young, gang of older people there, doing what they do, partying, crip walking, smoking bud, all the whole 9 yards. And I remember clear as day getting into it with a cat. And the cat I got into it with said something about fighting, let's go outside and get down. And when he said, let's go outside and get down, I went right out there following. A lot of people surrounded us. They wanted to see the squabble. Not saying that I couldn't throw these things, but I ain't had no time for that. I whip out on him a revolver. Right in his face, I bust. But that one shot went off. The pistol that I got.
That shit jammed, boy. You had that rusty dusty.
Got it from my little brother, rest in peace. And I guess the pen, the gun didn't go off. This dude is still living. We cool now, you know what I'm saying? And that's when I knew that I had a mental problem, man. Growing up in Compton, I continued this pattern until I finally
continued this pattern. Pattern is not a word. Pattern.
Finally. And like I say, I don't glorify this, you know. I finally put myself in position where I had to down somebody. And I knew at that point, like, I'm not playing with nobody, right? When I went to the pen, I met a whole bunch of killers. And them same killers, I watched tears come out their eyes, man. Because they wanted to go home. They want to go home, y'all. So when I see these dudes on this internet popping it about these squabbles and these fades, I ain't heard not one of them. Not one of them.
Yeah, that's true. Compton TikTok is making a point, man. We hear all these stories, all these wooty bams, all these 1-2 steps like Sierra, but don't nothing end in gunplay. Don't none of you super turned up gangbangers got nothing going on that's so extra out that lead to a pow and all that.
Though you can't talk about it, but if you're already locked up doing that life sentence and you in there especially if you're doing life and you in there popping it, you just said forget the parole board and all that. Because these videos, they gonna see them. These videos, you could best believe some of them dudes that y'all done beat up, they saving every last one of them and they sending them right to the warden of the prison. I believe that. I know that's how they get down, how they work. But I ain't heard nobody. Let's just say you can't speak on it. I ain't heard nobody say, hey man, dude right there, he done laid a couple of fools down. So when I look at y'all on this internet, man, y'all need to keep it content. Because I've been getting calls like Ricc, they don't even know, they don't have a clue. I said, man, don't tell them nothing. I ain't tripping, like, because they hiding out, they hide. Look, just 2 weeks ago and last week, the internet was buzzing with people talking about what they gonna do to me. Now that the view...
And now ain't nobody finna do nothing to you. That's right, come to TikTok, you let
them. News is over with, the drama is over with. They on a whole nother topic. Cloud chasing, content chasing. And it's cool, it's cool. But for the people that's on here talking about these squabbles and these fades, you need to be careful. Because while you up on that yard, and them dudes, homies that y'all talking about.
Is he talking about Baby B Brazy or like J Hood? I would assume that's what he's talking about.
The homie might not be on the yard with you, but he might have another homie, and they might blast you out your boots. I know if you get to talking about one of the homies and you on the yard with one of the homies, they gonna blast you out your boots.
You get to talking about one of the homies, you on the yard with one of the homies is barnacles.
That's just how it go. So a lot of these dudes that we see on the internet talking about these squabbles and these fades that they have, it's gonna be one day that we gonna hear that same dude then got a couple of holes put up in him. And you know what really tripped me out? I ain't heard not one of these dudes lose a fight. Y'all all winners, all y'all is winners. I ain't heard not nobody lose a squabble. We didn't all lost squabbles. I done lost a few myself. But none of y'all lost a fade. All of y'all is victorious in y'all fades. That right there is another red flag. But anyway, When I seen that barrel in my face, man, I looked in the eyes of that killer who gave me a pass, man. Because I was 14 years old. I called him a B-I-T-C-H, man. And this dude had to been every bit of 21, 22. I called him a B-I-T-C-H, man. He chased me with the pistol. I ran inside the homie house. Man, he caught me. And he grabbed me by my shirt and he shoved it right here. And he was like, he was hot. And he told me straight up, he said, homie, nigga, I ought to smoke you right now, homie.
That's real. You play a grown man game, you're going to get a grown man consequence.
If you wasn't a little homie, I'll smoke you. But I haven't forgot that. So a lot of these things y'all on here doing, people not going to forget. They're not going to forget. Be careful. And if you know you ain't about that life and you just a content creator and a content chaser, you can't hide. It's only so long you going to hide behind your camera until you get caught.
This sinister message coming from Compton TikTok.
And every dog has his day. If you're going to get on here, you better use this platform to be smart. Because not only is the killers watching, the police watching, the snitches is watching, and everybody is trying to take you down. They gonna take you down. Every king gets his head cut off, man. And they gonna do it for views, man. I'm gone.
All right, man, we up out of here to the next one, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Red dots to the left. Y'all know the rest. And it's free avenue. It's free. We go.